Doesn't my financial institution know my IRA basis? Hi, this is financial planner Sean Mullaney. Let's discuss. So we tend to think that financial institutions that hold IRAs and Roth IRAs have supercomputers and are all knowing and all powerful, right? If I ever needed to know my IRA basis, wouldn't my financial institution have that information? Well, sad to say, your financial institution will not have that information. Well, why is that? Your financial institution has no idea what your tax return says you made. It doesn't know if you're covered by a workplace retirement plan. It has no ability to know if you can deduct a IRA contribution. And if you can't deduct the IRA contribution, it creates IRA basis. But they have no idea whether you deducted that contribution or not. So your financial institution has no mechanism to determine your IRA basis. They also don't know about your other IRAs in the world, right? So maybe you know your IRA basis and you take a distribution from financial institution A's IRA. There's no way financial institution A can say how much basis you recovered, because maybe you have an IRA at institution B and you took distributions from that as well in different years. It could be all sorts of things. And they have no idea of how much basis you might even have remaining, even if they knew how much basis you had to begin with, right? So unfortunately, your financial institution cannot tell you your IRA basis. What about Roth IRAs, right? It matters how much I've contributed to Roth IRAs, how much I've converted to Roth IRAs, how much I've then taken maybe as non-qualified distributions on that what I refer to as basis, old contributions that haven't been withdrawn, old conversions that haven't been withdrawn. Well, there too, your institution can't tell you your Roth IRA basis. They don't know your activity in other Roth IRAs. So let me give you an example. You could have two Roth IRAs. Say you have an old Roth 401k that you roll to a Roth IRA at institution A, and then you have a contributory Roth IRA at institution B, right? So institution B will have the records of your annual contributions, but they have no knowledge of whatever you put into the Roth IRA at institution A, and they have no idea what you've distributed from institution A's Roth IRA. That's the old Roth 401k, right? You could say, oh, I have 10 years worth of Roth IRA contributions that I made at institution B. So now I just go take a withdrawal and they'll report that as a return of my basis, my old contributions. They don't know that that's true because maybe you took it out from institution A's Roth IRA. It's theoretically possible, right? So your financial institution can't tell you your Roth IRA basis. But there are a few things you can glean from your financial institution if there are doubts about this. One, you can look at old tax forms, typically the 5498, right? Those forms provide information on contributions and things like that. So you might be able to put together some of your history just from those old forms. And from an evidentiary perspective, there's a possibility of going back 20 years or more and grabbing all your old records. Those records are not definitive proof of anything, but they can be put together in conjunction with any other accounts you have to sort of prove back up, at least create an evidentiary record of what your old contributions and distributions were from a traditional IRA, a Roth IRA, whatever that might be. So it's not that your financial institution doesn't have any relevant information. They absolutely can have very relevant information, but they cannot tell you what your IRA basis is, and they cannot tell you what your Roth IRA previous contributions and conversions are as they stand for you at this particular moment in time. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please mash that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.